Hi, my name is Varun and today I'm going to present my topic, that is analysis of TCP variants over variable traffic. To start with, we have the basic definition of TCP. TCP, which stands for Transmission Control Protocol. It's a reliable end-to-end protocol which is mainly designed for reliable performance even when the network on which it runs is unreliable. TCP mainly has few points. It mainly works for flow control, and in flow control we have the main part with the traffic flows, and at the event of congestion we take care of the part. So we have slow start and congestion avoidance phase. The slow start is the initial phase where we increase the congestion window size exponentially till an event of packet loss occurs, and in congestion avoidance phase, when an event of congestion has occurred, we use congestion avoidance phase where we increase congestion window linearly. Thereafter we have fast retransmit and fast recovery. These both are used when an event of congestion is occurred. So this is used to recover from the congestion by retransmitting the packet. Okay, so everything we do with the TCP in congestion control is done by a variant. So we have different type of variants broadly categorized as TCP variant for wireless and wired networks, in which we have TCP Tohoi, Reno, New Reno, SAC, Vegas, Westwood and Veno. And then we have another category, TCP variants for high speed and long distance networks. In that we have HTCP, BIC, Cubic, Hybla, Scalable, Illumines and Yi. To do the simulation for the TCP variants, we require following things. We need Ubuntu, we need VMware for Windows user, we need NS2.35 and NS2 Visual Trace Analyzer for analyzing the trace and generating the results from the trace file. In NS2, when we have to include a variant, we have to take care of the few points. First, if it's an old variant, we just simply need to add it into the agent point. To generate the traffic type, we have the application. In the application, we'll select the type of traffic we're gonna run across a network. So over here we are selecting FTP as the main traffic. For a new variant, you have to select the agent type as TCP Linux. In TCP Linux, you can select all the new variants with the command select_ca. Over here we have included BIC as our new variant. So now we'll move towards the live simulation part. Okay, now to start with the simulation, in NS2 we have .tcl format for all our functioning. We have sci1.nam, which will generate the network animator file for which we can do animation, and then we have big.tr. This will be generating our trace files. Now over here we have agent type Linux. As I've already told, Linux will include all the other TCP variants like BIC, which we have used over here. Now to do the simulation, we have to just generate the trace file first. So we'll execute this file in NS2 using the command ns. To do so, we have to redirect ourselves to the directory where files have been located. So our files have been in test directory with the name of big.tcl. So I'm going to execute this file ns big.tcl. So now it shows the congestion control algorithm BIC has been selected from the group of algorithms available over there. So you can see big.tcl file, and we have generated big.tr file and sci1.nam file, where sci1.nam is a network animator file. So now I'm going to start the network animator. To do that, the command is nam followed by the name of the file. So network animator will going to start now. Okay, now this is the animator. You can see the topology. It's a dumbbell topology which we have created. So we'll start the animation. Now you can see with the click of start on this, the traffic is flowing between the node 4 and 5, where 4 and 5 are the router node. To be more specific, I'll just re-layout it. Now it's more clear. Over the node 4, you can see the line going up. It shows the traffic at the buffer and the amount of traffic increasing in the buffer. When this amount of traffic increased in the buffer, which leads to packet drop. So I'm going to increase the speed of the flow. You see the line is increasing, means buffer size is in the buffer queue is increasing. Any moment we can see the packet drop. Yeah, you can see this was the packet drop. So now we'll go to the NS2 trace analyzer for further. Thank you. Okay, now we'll work with the NS2 visual trace analyzer. In this we have loaded the trace file as well as the TCL file. So over there we have the analysis. I'm checking for the node 4, which was the router node. You can see there the number of packets that were dropped is 24. Now we'll see the throughput for the same, and the throughput for the same we have to go over here, and here's the throughput. We're gonna select the units. I'll take kilobytes. Okay, now this is the throughput. You can see the maximum throughput which was achieved by TCP BIC was 500 kbps. So this is the way you can do. You can further you can save this to a CSV file where you can get the average throughput also. So with this way you can generate different parameters, jitter, delay, everything you can get out of it, and you can compare the results for each and every variant over the different parameters. Thank you.